All right, it's Jocktober, Ant.
Jocktober. That's what we do. We don't have Rocktober. And we already gave a tribute to E-Rock.
Yeah. You want to explain what Jocktober's all about?
Jocktober. We're going to be featuring other radio shows. It's a little odd for a radio show to just feature the talents of other radio shows because people in radio, they don't really like acknowledging other shows because they don't want people to start listening to them. You don't want your own ratings to go down. But we're so confident during Jocktober
we're
that
so
these
confident
shows,
with the crap we throw at you every morning.
that this crap, this garbage, that during Jocktober, we have no problem with showcasing a different show every day.
Well, for the next few days until
we get bored
and then move on to something
lazy
else.
Or whatever we do and just stop doing it. Yeah. And then people go, what happened to Jocktober? What? Oh, yeah, remember that? Let's do it.
And when we say remember that, we forgot that we did it the day before.
Of course we did.
We're just the worst.
God, we should be somebody else's Jocktober feature.
Yeah. And then you got...
Stink.
And then Jocktober turns into Cocktober later on in the afternoon because then our listeners decide to email pictures
pictures.
You know what? Yeah.
Of big roosters all over the place.
That's right. So today, this is Sam's bit. Sam, you brought us a show called The People's Morning Show.
Yes.
The People's Morning Show.
Oh, wait, we got an official sweeper for Jocktober.
Oh. Happy Jocktober, everybody, from your friends at the Opie Anthony Show. It's a celebration of hacky, pukey radio shows and DJs from across this great nation of ours.
I'm wearing panties to this party. Yeah.
I've never seen a better antonym of hysterical.
Crank up the crapola. It's Jocktober on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Was the yang for the yin of hysterical. It was the polar opposite.
Happy Jocktober, everybody, from your friends at the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, I like Steve, you and doing the hacky morning zoo voice, too.
It sounds like
Bring
Steve
it all together, right?
taking like 1 minute of audio and just pulling 2 clips out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well,
The whole segment.
That's the brilliance of his production.
To be fair, that was Derek's lazy work.
Oh, wow.
Derek's throwing his hands up in the air somewhere now.
Exactly, with his dumb glasses.
We have people working for the show like everywhere. Where are half these people?
I don't know.
We got people in Washington.
Where are these people?
Now we got people at Sirius, and we got people a block away. Like, they're just in rooms somewhere, like, making believe they're doing something because they don't have a boss. So we got the People's Morning Show today.
Yeah, well, the People's Morning Show advertised themselves as intellectual and irreverent.
Ooh.
So I was sitting there and I'm like, so I'm going to get to laugh and also it's going to give me something to think about.
Little thinking, little laughing. That's a dream of a program director.
Oh, yeah.
So I was sitting there, this is going to be a good Jocktober for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, I brought some clips of what I thought was the most irreverent and intellectual things that they did this morning.
All topics for all people, intellectual and irreverent. Look at the day's news from the viewpoint of the people.
That's why it's the people's.
Oh.
That's just like a Thomas Jefferson quote.
Really?
And it's hosted by Nipsey, Earl, Jen Shade. Jen Shade, the Hall?
Yes, Nipsey, Earl, and Jen Shade. Jen Shade would be today's home.
Does she disappoint as being the Hall, or is she, like, following the...
we set the bar so high with yesterday's hole.
Oh, no.
We really did kind of blow it by putting her on first.
Yeah. But, I mean, she's still a hole.
And they got, what? Talk the talk? What is this? They're coming up with their own lingo or something?
Yeah, they like the vocabulary words, so they have 3 pages of single-spaced words with explanations as to what everything is.
And this is...
Oh my God.
These they use all the time, I guess.
Dude,
I guess so.
There's something else going on too. They're starting at these morning shows. It's kind of like the Sunny D commercial. It's like right out of Central Casting. They got the black guy.
Yeah.
They got the rock chick.
Yes.
And the all-purpose white dude with the sports cap on. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly what this show is.
Wow, really?
Daddy, can you see a picture?
I didn't see a picture of them. I need to know what they look like.
Yeah.
Just Google The People's Show.
Where are they located, Sam?
Central Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg,
yeah.
PA. Nipsey introduces Jen's news, then makes a reference to being intimate with a black woman for some reason. Who's Nipsey, the black dude?
No, Nipsey is the white guy. He's kind of the...
What?
How could the white guy be
Nipsey? Everyone knows
insane.
Nipsey is...
it's very irreverent.
That's irreverent right there.
Yes.
Earl's the black guy?
Yes, believe it or not, Earl is the black
And
guy.
Jen Shade is the white girl.
See, there's the
look
picture.
at Jen. She's a rock chick.
Yeah.
She doesn't take nothing from anyone.
Wait, that's her in the middle?
Yeah, she doesn't take guff.
She's horrendous.
Yeah. Oh, look at her look, though. You know, you don't mess with her.
A little 80s.
Something else she doesn't take, the morning after pill. No one bangs her. What a monster.
All right, without hearing a peep out of them, we're off. We're off and running.
Oh, she's horrendous. She looks like the bassist in every 80s like old hair band.
She looks like Stephen Carr.
Yeah, I think she's. I think the Toadies had a monster like that in their band.
Toadies.
Remember the Toadies? Around the leg.
And just so no one's confused, these people, it said 0 about Opie and Anthony. We're just sort of...
I don't give a
We're
crap.
just looking at them today.
Well, it's Jocktober, so we've given ourselves a reason to do this without needing them to really... See, we could beat up on other shows now without them having to even mention us.
Yeah.
Right.
Jocktober.
Hey, why is Michael Anthony from Van Halen doing a radio show? Two guys. That's what she looks like.
It's really good.
Oh.
All right, well, here we go. Nipsey introduces Jen's news, and he's the white guy, and he's talking about how he was intimate with a black woman.
Well, it's like a joke about being intimate, which I
Wow, did Earl comment on that? Because he's a black guy?
No, Earl knows this place.
Oh, wow.
Of course he does.
Like this. Where's this from? Where's this town?
Here we go.
Where are they out of?
Harrisburg.
The People's Morning Show. Jocktober.
And to my right, the lovely bandana wearing Jeff Hawes.
News from the X-Files with Jen Shade.
You okay there, sir?
Bandana. I like the way that looks. Nice look about you today.
I was in a hurry.
Sweet as always, Miss Shade. You look wonderful.
And the darker hair, Jen, I don't know. It's making me feel a little crispy over here.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, baby.
I don't know what the hell that's got to do anything with.
Juice.
Where do you come from? What planet?
All right, what?
All I know is there was a lot of energy there for some reason.
Well, you got to have energy if you're doing a morning show.
But it's like wasted energy.
Yeah.
It's like sitting in your driveway in neutral and just gassing it. Wow! Like, you know, unless it's in drive and you're pointing your car somewhere, you have a direction.
It's a little trick they do with morning radio. This is what you do. Go to a park today and just run around in circles like crazy, but don't really do anything. You're going to have people stop and look at you.
Sure.
And they're going to go, wow, something has to be happening here because look at this energy that's going on in front of
Everyone's
me.
looking.
Right.
There's a bunch of energy.
It's true, because the jokes aren't funny, nor do they make any sense.
How about, I don't even know what they were doing there.
Just shouting.
There was a joke in there?
Well, the darker the berry, the sweeter the...
And a lot
juice,
of laughing that's very genuine.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah,
darker
tell
the
them.
berry, the sweeter the juice.
Which
so that
is
was,
normally...
Yeah, if
but
you
I
want to
guess
talk
there's-
about banging a black broad, you would say something like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah, but she said she dyed her hair a darker color. I listened to the clip like 6 times.
Yeah,
so
you
I
have
guess
to.
she
It is
said-
addicting.
Yeah, she darkened her hair.
Well, the first joke is coming in because now people are finding the pictures of this People's Morning Show. And if you do the instant feedback from your cell phone, a little advice, you got to put your name so you get a little credit. We like giving credit on this show.
Yeah.
Unlike other radio shows. Jen belongs behind a shade.
Oh, that's not very nice.
All right, let's continue with the People's Morning
She looks
Show.
like a fat Corey Feldman. She's horrid. Yuck.
Let's see. It looks like Jen Shade combed her hair with a effing brick. Oh, they didn't waste any time on instant feedback. All right, here we go. Jen talks about the economy.
Okay, this is one of the...
All radio shows talking about
Sure.
the big topics. The Sarah Palin
Yeah.
and the economy are two hot button topics.
What they do is Jen will bring up the hot news story, and then Earl and Nipsey will kind of just riff, you know?
riff on the story.
Yeah.
So this part would be the more irreverent part?
And no,
Or
well, I'm
what would this
thinking-
be?
I think it's both. It's supposed to be irreverent and intellectual because it's
Oh,
like,
all right. So this would be intellectual when she says it, and
maybe
then
some
they
kind of
go
satire?
irreverent.
some kind of satire joke so you could think. And
all right. Well, I love how you label this, Sam. What? This is my favorite part of the bit. Jen talks about the economy. Nipsey and Earl try to make it funny and or interesting. They fail.
Wow. By the
fail. Gets the fail tag.
Danny found it. She's with darker hair. She's Ozzy on the Shot in the Dark on his Ultimate Sin tour.
You're right.
Wow.
Ooh, does that look just like her?
All right.
That's great. Should be throwing a dove in the air, this fat, ugly blood.
And once again, we're not going to be invited to the R&R convention.
Yeah, I know.
What are we doing? We want to be accepted.
Sure we do.
Here we go.
$100K to $250,000. Most recent version's expected to go back to the House for another showdown this week.
Good, all right. The FDIC thing sure will help me a lot. I'm happy about that. Thank you very much.
I'm still lost.
Modified bill? Okay, here you go.
I went to the bank to cash a check yesterday, and they gave me money, so I was pretty much happy for the day. I don't know what today's going to bring, though.
They didn't just look at you and go, sorry, I don't have any.
No, they actually smiled.
They should have a writer. The riffing is not good.
No, the riffing wasn't really riffing.
I went and got a cash check today, so that was good.
Wow.
yeah, those were the jokes.
They weren't.
Those were their jokes.
So I guess apparently they were saying that they don't make enough money where the FDIC change would make a difference.
It's not a good idea to do FDIC jokes.
No.
Call me crazy.
DIC jokes are fine.
Well, yeah, of course. I got it, Anthony.
Maybe not.
I got it. I got it.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, you know, it still sounds like that, even without the other letter.
Yeah.
All right, should we continue? Or this is a rough one, Sam.
Well, they're tough to listen to, I know.
All right, let's go with 3. Jen talks about the debate. Another hot button topic.
Very, very
We did a little
hot
debate
topic.
thing earlier, right? Who's that?
Who's that? The guy we're teasing.
Are you kidding?
I guess that's
No. Is that Earl?
Are you kidding?
That's off the MySpace, it looks like.
All right, look.
Mighty Earl is strapping.
What
All right,
is he
look,
doing?
I have no problem with this show. Why don't we just stop now and play some Skinner and go home early?
Got an 8-pack.
He's ripped.
Wow. Big long hands, too. Earl's a catch.
That's compensating for something.
Yeah, that's too much working out. All right. Jen talks about the debate. Nipsey tells another uninteresting story about the Chinese buffet.
It's where they get intellectual.
All right.
They're expecting 65% of registered voters to watch this debate.
Okay.
It's going to be very, very, very big. Could be bigger than the presidential debate.
I think it's going to be.
Somebody asked me in the Chinese buffet if I was registered to vote yesterday.
They're registering at the buffet now?
Apparently so. She asked me if I was registered. I guess while she was getting her buffet. She asked me, I said, well, yes, I am.
Did she know who you were?
No.
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 You mean, wow, so it's getting to be like that? That's actually interesting.
Yeah, right off the street. Yeah.
It's kind of interesting that people take a personal interest, because it's kind of a, I don't know, it's not a personal thing, but still, it's odd for conversation for people that don't know each other.
I said, miss, I am, yeah. Could you hand me those tongs, please? I gotta get me a couple,
yes,
those Chinese donuts.
Yes, I am. Now move out of the way, you're blocking them little corns.
I didn't.
Pitted, so pitted.
I didn't get it.
All those corn. The little corn.
Right. Okay. Oh.
He did a Chinese buffet little corn joke?
Oh.
Yeah, because they have those little tiny corn on the cobs.
So, but then what?
And she asked for who he's voting for, and he wanted corn on the cob.
It's a person. There's a person stranded. There's a person stranded.
There's a show. It's stranded.
I can't even make fun of it.
Yeah,
this is a rough one today, Sam.
I told you. I mean, this is what's out there.
The guy talking, the first guy, he's a weird, like, old-time woman voice.
Yeah.
That's how Vivian Vance probably sounded in the dressing room.
Well, Earl was on the debate team. He has a
You
hilarious...
went back to 1955.
Old lady, yes. How did you know what year that was?
When I Love Lucy?
I Love Lucy.
Yeah, 52, 53.
Got to guess the early 50s for that one, right?
Yeah.
I just love saying Vivian Vance has 2 V's in it.
Earl was on the debate team. He has a hilarious rebuttal here.
Hilarious.
Very funny.
My junior year in high school, it was required that we actually had to do something as far as our civics class was concerned. So I like to talk, so I figured that would be the best thing to be on there. We never really won, and basically all my arguments ended with "Yo mama." However, we can skip the gab that I so well sport today. Thank you very much, Jennifer.
My rebuttal is, yo mama. I like that.
Oh, no, you
What the hell was that? That could have been the fakest laugh.
A lot of black guys do that, man. That over the top.
The white guy was laughing.
That was a white guy laughing?
Yeah, I think so.
I apologize to the black guy then.
Yeah, it's the black guy's story. The black guy used to say, yo, mama.
Yo, mama.
Right. But didn't he start the laughing thing?
I think the white guy was responding.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that I would love to hear that again because she put some energy in. Like I like when he was saying, and she went, like she just jumps in. Like, she has to let the audience know that she's
job
riveted.
of the whole.
My junior year in high school, it was required that we actually had to do something as far as our civics class was concerned. So I like to talk, so I figured that would be the best thing to be on there. We never really won, and basically all my arguments ended with "Yo mama." However,
let's all do it.
It was just a noise that came out of his mouth. There was no joy attached to that sound.
None.
to get the gab that I so well sport today. Thank you very much, Jennifer.
My rebuttal is, yo mama. I like that.
Why do you like that?
Why would you
He
like
just
that?
said it.
Well, just imagine like being in a debate and you make like a good point, and then somebody goes, "Yo, mama."
Wow, that's hard to do. Should we have E-Rock do it?
Yeah.
Pat from Monarchy is suggesting that more sincerity in a laugh would be har, har, hardy, har, har.
Thanks, Pat.
AIDS Effer is very mad at us today. He writes, "Stop saying she. It's a man."
Yeah, that is gruesome.
Can you do that again? Ha 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 ha. There it is. Okay. Earl makes.
That was Fred Flintstone when he was a superhero.
How do you know that?
I watched the Flintstones when I was growing up.
We all did, but we didn't pay that close attention.
No, not that close.
That's all.
Close attention.
All morning now.
What?
All morning. Earl makes a really good, specific, and relatable movie reference.
Yeah, you know how we do movie references on this show.
Well,
so they do too.
You're making fun of their movie. Have you ever heard this show and the movie references we come up with?
Well, check out this one.
All right.
All kinds of weapons that nobody wants to see go into somebody else's hands. So the U.S. and Russian ships both came to help them deal with the some 60 pirate attacks that have followed along the east-west shipping route.
Jeez, that's a lot. It was like something out of a movie where they didn't. There was a movie about that one time where somebody stole something, and they didn't know exactly what they had, and it turned out to be something a bigger deal than what it was.
Yes, Roots.
Oh boy, they picked on their own shit.
What's the movie reference?
I don't know. Somebody stole something.
What was the movie reference?
He doesn't remember what movie it is.
Oh, my God.
It was just a movie where somebody stole something and it was something else.
And it was something else.
Have you guys seen that movie?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Like somebody stole a copy of this radio show and went to light it on fire on someone's porch. And realized, oh, that's not what I thought it was.
Dave from Philly, she looks like a young Ronnie B.
All right. Could see that, too.
Of course, Ronnie B from the Ron and Fez show. A young Ronnie
Hey,
B.
Nips. Hey, Nips.
We're just about done. This is a rough one, Sam.
Yeah.
It's still helping our Jocktober, but
This is what's out there. This is what this show is what this country is made of in terms of...
this is like eating a bland food where you're just like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll have a little more.
It's like couscous.
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
it or leave it.
Yeah, it could go either way.
It's like, it's just terrible. It's like the music in the back is really distracting. Constantly.
Well, the show continues to prove how intellectual they are by going nowhere with the conversation Jen brings up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The last clip, thank God,
Yes.
of the PMS morning show.
He said men seem to get turned on easier in the winter because they see less skin. Do you find yourself noticing more in the winter?
Absolutely. I think so, yeah.
I don't know. It's all one big blur to me.
I know exactly what you mean, though. Mm-hmm. That's a good one, Jennifer. I like that. Yeah, that's definitely a good one.
I don't know that one. I'll think about that one. I don't know.
You just turned on in general, Earl, David Reed?
Oh, no, they have nothing.
You don't have a particular time of year that you find women more interesting?
Oh, it's who season all year.
Who? Let me check. Hold on. Let me check my sheet. It's who season all year. Let me see.
Who season?
HOO, who. Here's the definition. Any reference to a woman or her female parts as a, and then they spell it WHOLE, because as a whole, you know. Boy, and then they use it in a sentence. Boy, there was a lot of who at the hardware bar this weekend. A lot of who.
So you need a glossary to listen to the show?
Yes, it's 3 pages of words that they use.
I can think of where there was a lot of boo.
Yes, that should be top of the list. The boo. Whoa, wow.
A lot of who.
Lancaster, loser, Carl. Let's ask Carl.
This is terrible.
House of Who. EDR's pet name for the hardware.
Hold on. CMN, Children's Miracle Network, one of several charities that PMS works with. Annual marathon pay-for-play broadcast is a high point of the year. Last year raised over $43,000.
Wow.
So they're charitable, too. That's good.
Yeah. Way in the back, by the way, there's some little personal things about the show. Shade Mountain, where Jen lives with the dogs and her family. She won't let Nipsey visit.
Oh,
I bet you that's a running gag on the
jeepers.
show. Like, Nipsey's, when am I going to come up to Shade Mountain since you live with dogs and the family? I'm sure another woman doesn't live there with you. When can I come and visit? Really? Or the dogs, you get bull mastiffs and probably boxes of oven mitts.
Peanut butter.
Shade. Yeesh.
She probably has an old school hairstyle down below, hence the shade.
But look at this. Patrick Swayze. Earl and Nipsey often disagree on who's a bigger fan of this 80s acting icon. I'll go with the white guy.
Yeah, that's
fan.
what I'll go for.
Yeah. All right, I think we're done with the PMS show.
Yeah, they're our latest addition to Jocktober.
Yeah, what are you working on for tomorrow there, Sam?
Oh, I don't know, but if anybody has any suggestions, please email them to sam@opieandanthony.com.
Okay.
And that way we could feature some of your favorite shows.
Yeah, a douchey show in your area. Email Sam. He'll check it out, and we'll play them for Jocktober.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, out of breath. A tape of Jen running behind in a parade 6 years ago. Still played by Nipsey to this day. Nips won't let it go.
Oh, he won't.
You know.
Quite the character.
Yeah, well, you let Nipsey get something, forget it. Of course, she's running behind in a parade, swinging her trunk, walking through the Midtown Tunnel. Thanks.
It's awful.
Oh, wow. Black or white? Game played on the show. Identify the famous person's race. It's always a fun mystery game to play with a famous person. Yes. Meaning everybody immedially knows
who it is.
What they look like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really.
Quick, Colin Powell.
How would that ever work?
I don't know.
I'd like to hear some of the... No, I wouldn't.
No, we're done with this one.
Yeah,
Forever.
Believe me. I don't want to hear anything from them ever again.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Hey, do we have Otto coming in today?
Yeah.
I do believe Otto from Otto and George.
Oh, maybe he is.
He's. I'm sure he's on the list
I
there.
didn't see it.
And hopefully we're going to have some loot audio. Hopefully. Thank you, Sam.
We missed something here, good guys.
Oh, go ahead, Jimmy, please. We're still trying to make this bit work. Help us out.
Flat screens. There's a rumor that Earl David Reed IMs people from his hot tub and has an overabundance of flat screen TVs.
What does that mean? Come on now.
Hey,
He probably has a bunch of...
And you could have done the laugh to make it good.
He has a bunch of... Somebody said they saw a bunch of TVs at his house, and they didn't understand it had nothing to do with television. Just a bunch of his non-passable gentleman friends, while she lives in a mountain, with her roommate. So, when your aunt would come over. This is her friend.
Right.
Her friend, we get it.
Exactly. Her friend has a curly hair on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah. Dad,
To kiss her hello and smell flounder.
Right. Of course. But they're trying to keep the secret. You're now like 20 years old, Dad. Stop.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. Aunt Blank is a blank.